Sent to prasad. Every devotee feels special devotion to prasadam, isn't it? To the taste of prasadam, because they are all hungry. Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. So, কীর্তন কি আছে? জয় জয় শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ, শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ, শ্রী অদ্বৈত গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদি গৌর ভক্ত বৃন্দ, শ্রী অদ্বৈত গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদি গৌর ভক্ত বৃন্দ, শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ, শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ, শ্রী অদ্বৈত গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদি গৌর ভক্ত বৃন্দ, শ্রী অদ্বৈত জয় দাও জয় দাও জয় দাও জয় দাও, অদ্বৈত আচার্যের 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 জয় দাও জয় দাও, জগদ্গুরু অদ্বৈত আচার্য 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 জয় দাও জয় দাও, অপার সদ্গৌর হরির 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 জয় দাও জয় দাও, পঞ্চতত্ত্ব গৌর 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 হরির জয় দাও জয় দাও, জগদ্গুরু অদ্বৈত আচার্য জয় দাও জয় দাও, জগদ্গুরু অদ্বৈত আচার্য জয় দাও জয় দাও, হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে, হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে, হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে, হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে, মহাবদান্য অদ্বৈতের জয় দাও জয় দাও, মহাবদান্য অদ্বৈতের জয় দাও জয় দাও, গৌর পার্ষদ অদ্বৈতের জয় দাও জয় দাও, গৌর পার্ষদ অদ্বৈতের জয় দাও জয় দাও, মহাবিষ্ণু শ্রী অদ্বৈতের জয় দাও জয় দাও, মহাবিষ্ণু শ্রী অদ্বৈতের জয় দাও জয় দাও, জগদ্গুরু শ্রী অদ্বৈতের জয় দাও জয় দাও, জগদ্গুরু শ্রী অদ্বৈতের জয় দাও জয় দাও, হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে, হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে, জয় গৌর হরি। Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. So now, we have now come to Shantipura, to the place of Sri Advaita Acharya Prabhu. I repeat, we have now come to Sri Shantipura, to the holy residential place of Sri Advaita Acharya Prabhu. Here, he used to remain with his family. In here, he used to be living with all his beautiful, devoted family members. You all know about the wife of Advaita Acharya. We have heard, read her name from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Sri Chaitanya Bhagavatam, Sita Thakurani, same name of the wife of Lord Rama, Lord Ramachandra. So the Advaita Acharya's wife's name was Sita Thakurani. So, Sri Advaita Acharya Prabhu, as you all know, one of the Lord Chaitanya consists in 5, including Mahaprabhu, including Lord Chaitanya, called Panchatattva. He is also known to be an incarnation of Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu, he was as you all know, he was one of the main causes of expediting Mahaprabhu's appearance in Navadvipa in this Kali Yuga. When he found, when he looked around at his time, at his own time, at his time, when he looked around the society, he found so much miseries, so many kinds of miseries, so much miseries everywhere. Okay, so much illusions, delusions, illusory material activities all around the society in Navadvipa, in Shantipura. Okay, and most of the people were more Shaktas, the worshipper of the Shaktis, demi-goddesses like Sri Durga Devi, Kali Devi, Kali Mata, Durga Mata, and other demi-goddesses or demigods. Okay. I'm talking, okay, Durga Mata, Kali Mata are known to be very high class goddesses. Okay, but among the family of the demi-goddesses called, because the supreme goddess is Lakshmi Tattva, Lakshmi, Srimati Radharani. Supreme God is Narayana, Krishna, Ramachandra as Tattva. And Ma Durga Devi, Goddess Kali Mata, they are all known to be, they are incarnations of the Supreme God, Supreme Goddess. In that sense, I said demi-goddess. So, Sarvamangalle Mangalle Shive Sarvartha Sadhite Charanye Trambaki Gauri Narayani Namaste. Narayani means direct incarnation, extension of Lord Narayana, Lord Durga. Ma Durga, Ma Kali, direct. They are direct incarnations. So anyway, so during Advaita Acharya's time, he found majority of the people in society, majority of the persons in society were more engaged in Shakti worshipping. Shakti means engaged in worshipping Ma Durga, Ma Kali, then Lord Shiva, also other demigods and demigoddesses. Durga Devi is Ma Chandi. So they used to worship Durga Devi as Chandi Mata. So mostly Shakta cultures, but no culture of love of God, no culture of devotional service to God so much. Most of the natures of their ways of worshipping was filled with material, filled with or based with the material desires. They wanted all the Devis, all the Devas and Devis. They used to worship for fulfilling their material desires, different types of material, their lust, fulfilling their lust. Oh God, oh Goddess, please give me this, give me that, give me wealth, give me money, give me beauty, give me opulence, give me pride, give me, please give me name, fame, worldly, give me all worldly opulence, worldly wealth, healthy life, like that. But they would never, during their worshipping, hardly they would have prayed to Lord, prayed to them, oh, give us bhakti, give us spiritual wealth, give us higher knowledge and higher bhakti in our life, give us higher upliftment with higher spiritual knowledge and ecstatic devotion, ecstatic love relationship with you all. No, not that. So Shakamo Bhakti. Actually, the nature of worshipping was full of Shakamo Upasana. Shakamo means the kind of worshipping, nature of worshipping filled with the prayers, requests of satisfying their material desires. So Advaita Acharya Prabhu was very sad to see that. So accompanied by other devotees of that time, that era, he used to be holding pure spiritual program, pure devotional programs in his residence in the Shantipur, also in Navadvip. Because in Navadvip also, besides his residence in Shantipura, Advaita Acharya also had a very nice residence in Navadvip, in Mayapur. Therefore we also see there Advaita Angan. Advaita Angan means residence. There we see Shiva Angan, Advaita Angan, Gadadhara Angan. Far distant from there, Sridhara Angan, Murari Gupte Angan Sipar. So Advaita Acharya Prabhu also had one small center, residence in Mayapur. Not so, within a certain distance from Mahaprabhu's divine birthplace, Yogapita. So he would be staying here, he used to be staying here for months, years. Also, when he used to go to Mayapur side Navadvip, also he would be living in that residence for months, years, as required. So, Advaita Acharya Prabhu was famously known in the Shantipur locality all over Nadia because he was a great scholar of that time. I repeat, he was a great scholar, Vedic scholar of his time. So many other scholars also used to come and to meet him, to accept the higher spiritual guidance. Also the guidance over the Vedic, Vedic injunctions, Vedic rules, regulations, Vedic principles, this way. So Advaita Acharya Prabhu was a very, very respected, highly respected figure. Okay, in this Shantipura, also in the whole, all over Navadvipa, at that time. And Navadvipa was known to be one of the most respected, famous educational centers at that time. Like when you have got universities, okay, in some place, universities, college, big schools, and that place becomes automatically known, okay, famously. Because automatically known, widely known, okay, all around. Similarly, during that time, Dham Navadvipa was famously known to be the famous center, head center, principal, main center of high-class Vedic educations. Vedic educations. So, when I say Vedic education, that covers wide. Means Vedic education covers Sanskrit education, education of Sanskrit language, education of Vedas, Vedanta, Upanishads, also like Bharatiya Indian Darshana, Indian philosophies overall, such as Naya, Vaisheshik, this way, Sharanga Vedas, 6 limbs of the Vedas, all used to be taught in Navadvipa. And Shantipur was also known to have the place for some higher Vedic educations. It was also close to Navadvipa, not so far from Navadvipa in this way. So, in this Shantipura, you remember from the Mahaprabhu's biography books, Chaitanya Bhagavat, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, here Gaura Nityananda would have often come here in this Advaita Acharya Prabhu's Shantipura residence, and they would have so much loving claim. They would be here with so much loving demand around Advaita Acharya. I need this, I need that, and often so simply swim across the Ganga river and come to this Shantipur. Because sometimes when they would go to Kalna, Ambika Kalna, to see Gauridas Pandit Sipat over there. And this is just on the opposite side of the Ganga. Ambika Kalna, Gauridas Pandit Sipat and all, just on the western banks of Ganga, and this is just eastern bank of the Ganga. So if you just from here, if you just swim across or just go across the Ganga river, Shantipura, then we can reach Kalna also. Ambika Kalna. So in this way, so often Gaura Nityananda, in this way, they would love to enjoy swimming in Ganga. And sometimes, not always, sometimes they would just come to Shantipura, swimming across Ganga by other means, and they would love to be here in Advaita Acharya's residence and taking full prasadam, having full prasadam in this place. And Advaita Acharya Prabhu would also be so happy, so glad to feed them full belly prasadam, very, very tasty, delicious prasadam. It would be a big festival of prasadam, grand festival of prasadam, when Gaura Nityananda would arrive here, okay, from time to time. So, actually Mahaprabhu's family of Sri Sachimata Jagannath Mishra, and Advaita Acharya's family, Advaita Acharya Prabhu, Sita Thakur, Ma Sita Thakurani, had very close relations, understanding, and also transactions, okay, exchanges. So, both families are very, very close and intimate. So, and we know, specifically from Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata descriptions, I repeat, specifically from the very cute and beautiful, wonderful descriptions from Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata, we know how Advaita Acharya and Nityananda Prabhu used to be engaged in pranking each other, pranking each other in a spiritual way. I repeat, we all can know from the wonderful descriptions, Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata, from Chaitanya Bhagavata, okay, presented by Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur. Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya Prabhu would be engaged in positive quarreling, loving quarreling between them. And sometimes Lord Nityananda Prabhu would be looking for any issue, any kind of plea to quarrel with Advaita Acharya, start some love quarrels, love conflicts with Advaita Acharya. And then Advaita Acharya would be a bit kind of angry, at least externally showing some anger in reaction to Lord Nityananda's behavior, pranking. The behavior which is full of pranking, okay, to him, and then Lord Nityananda would be enjoying that more. He would be enjoying that angry mood of Sri Advaita Acharya. Okay, then he would be enjoying more and he would be pranking more. They loved each other, so there was no doubt about. Out of their particular, out of their very friendly, most friendly, particular, intimate ways to relate to each other, they would choose that way, like sporting, like we find in the sports, or sporting temperament. Okay. The sporting, how do you call it? Yeah. The sporting temperament. Now they would be engaged in playing with each other through different kinds of pranks towards each other. And nobody would like to be defeated. Nobody would like to be defeated by other. Lord Nityananda and Lord Advaita both tried to win each other, defeat each other, win over each other. And then Mahaprabhu, when Mahaprabhu would be present, most of the time Mahaprabhu would be present, then he would be enjoying their love quarrel a lot. He used to be in the middle. Sometimes he would be looking at his side, looking at him, and other time he would be looking at both. And if possible, he would be indulging into that love quarrel, conflict a little bit more, so that the fire becomes more, so that fire never gets extinguished. Love fire of their love conflicts, loving pranks don't easily end, so it was very enjoyable. Mahaprabhu enjoyed it a lot. Then at some point, of course, he pacified both. Okay, enough. it's now good enough now. Let it come to the end. Okay, now it's the time for both of you to end it. Now take prasadam. Prasadam time now. Yes, prasadam time. Okay, now we feel special devotion towards Mahaprasadam, tasting, taking Mahaprasadam. Prasadam time, so now stop. Then it will be stopped. And even during Prasadam time, you know from the descriptions, Lord Nityananda Prabhu, he would be in mood. He would become in special mood to still continue playing with Advaita Acharya, pranking mood. Then tasting prasadam, very delicious prasadam, still he would be finding some pleas to lovingly pranking towards Advaita Acharya, and it would sometimes reach that level. Once what happened, Lord Nityananda, he took some prasadam from his own plate and threw at Advaita Acharya. And then Advaita Acharya was so delighted, instead of getting angry and disturbed, Lord Nityananda by that act threw his remnants over me. He became so delighted and so glad, and he started smearing all those Mahaprasad from the plate of Lord Nityananda all over his face and body, and started dancing, saying, "Oh, abodhuter jhutamor lagilasi ange, now paramo pavitru hoinu ei bhange." More paramo pavitra more koilo ei bhange. Paramo pavitra more koilo ei bhange. I am not exactly quoting, but remembering the exact quotes, literal way, but this is the mood, and this is the general way of expression. This is what generally he said, yes. Abodhuter jhutamor lagilasi angi, paramo pavitra more koilo ei bhangi. Something in this way. And like said, oh, now the Mahaprasad, the holy remnants of Avadhuta Nityananda Prabhu, now touched my body. Oh, how fortunate I am. He made it possible. Lord Nityananda became so gracious, to throw his prasadam towards me, at me. Now my whole form, my whole body, mind, all became so holified, so sanctified, became supremely holy and sanctified now, in connection with the Mahaprasadam of Lord Nityananda. So what happened? He started rubbing them all over face and body, and started dancing. Then Lord Nityananda has got nothing to say. For a while, Lord Nityananda had nothing to say. He was not prepared for that kind of scenario. He thought Advaita Acharya might be very angry with this act. It went opposite. It went on almost opposite way. It all flowed in just rather opposite manner, opposite way. Then Mahaprabhu was looking at Nityananda Prabhu and smiling big. And now Lord Nityananda felt kind of defeated before that scenario. He did that act, he did this to disturb Advaita Acharya in a sporting way, playful way, and to find how excited Advaita Acharya would be. But now he found his excitement, but other way around, opposite way. He found Advaita Acharya so happy, so delighted, started dancing. So now Lord Nityananda Prabhu now had to think twice. And at some point, Advaita Acharya satisfied both the brothers, Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu. In other words, Advaita Acharya Prabhu then fed them. Thereafter, Advaita Acharya Prabhu fed both the brothers so much Mahaprasadam, lot of delicious Mahaprasadam, and got them, found them so satisfied, found them extremely satisfied. And what happened? The bhogas cooked in Advaita Acharya's residence here in all the Mahaprasadam would be so delicious, because it all used to be cooked by Sita Thakurani, Advaita Acharya's good wife. So Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu would always be coming back. Many times they would be coming back here with the special attraction of delicious Mahaprasadam, tasting delicious Mahaprasadam here. Advaita Acharya Prabhu residence. Gaura Hari. Thus, Advaita Acharya Prabhu, Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Gadadhara Prabhu, Sivaswami, they all had very close, intimate relations which were among them. Advaita Acharya. So back to the point. So it was Advaita Acharya Prabhu who played very main role, most important role, to invite Mahaprabhu before Lord Gauranga's appearance, to invite Mahaprabhu with wholehearted, respectful prayer, earnest prayer, to come down, to appear on this earth, imploring to him, petitioning to Lord Krishna, imploringly petitioning to Lord Krishna. Oh Krishna, you are already supposed to appear in the first chapter of the Kali Yuga, which is now the time, Kalau Prathama Sandhayam, supposed to appear. So the time has already arrived. Krishna, why are you delaying? Please appear as soon as possible. Then that actually, according to the realized devotees, that actually very mysteriously, wonderfully attracted Lord Krishna to be appearing soon in the form of Gauranga. And therefore when Mahaprabhu used to be absorbed in the mood of Supreme God, Supreme Lord, then he often pointed out, it is found from the description of Chaitanya Bhagavat, that I was resting in the Khira Samudra. I was resting in the ocean of mellows, in the spiritual sky, and this Nara, means Advaita Acharya. The Nara started petitioning me, earnestly petitioning me again and again. Sometimes he would be worshipping me in a very loud way, very loud, energetic way. So that actually drew me, that actually brought me from my resting situation to this place. I woke up and it pulled me from my own spiritual residence over here, caused by Nara. He was so stubborn, he was so determined, became so determined to bring me down to the earth. So Mahaprabhu often said that I came to this world, one of the causes I appeared in this world is Nara's petitioning, okay, that getting pulled by my great associate devotee, Nara or Sri Advaita Acharya. So when he would be absorbed in divine, when Mahaprabhu would be absorbed in the divine world, okay, transcendental mood of his Leela, then he would say that. But other times when Mahaprabhu would come back, and Mahaprabhu would be living with external consciousness, normal external consciousness, then of course he would be respecting, he would be offering great respect always to Advaita Acharya, because Sri Advaita Acharya Prabhu was so senior. He was so senior and so older by age. Mahaprabhu's father figure. Sri Advaita Acharya Prabhu was none other than Mahaprabhu's father figure. So naturally, so elder, socially he was superior. Advaita Acharya Prabhu was holding superior position in relation to Mahaprabhu by age, by experience, being the father figure. Although inwardly Mahaprabhu has always been the Supreme Lord, the Supreme Lord of his love worships, supreme object of all his worships, and Advaita Acharya Prabhu has always been his beloved servitor, associate servitor. So, this is that place. This is that place, most holy place, Advaita Acharya Prabhu's residence in Shantipur, which has been graced, blessed, so much blessed by Gaura Nityananda Prabhu. Okay. Besides the living of Advaita Acharya Prabhu. So besides his being graced by the living of Advaita Acharya, residence of Advaita Acharya, has been so much graced by Lord Nityananda, Lord Gaura Hari, and other great Vaishnavas, Mahaprabhu associates at that time. Gaura Hari. So I humbly remain here for today. There is more to say. Right now I'm not going into the explanation of Advaita Acharya Tattva in relation to Pancha Tattva and his other contributions in the Gauriya Vaishnava society, because time is limited. So I humbly remain here. Now it is our time to honor Prasadam, Ekadashi, Anukalpa Prasadam. Everyone is eagerly waiting for so much devotion, tasting Prasadam. Jai Jagat Guru Sri Advaita Acharya Prabhu ki Jai. Jagat Guru Sri Advaita Acharya Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Jagannamata Sita Thakurani ki Jai. Jai Panchatattatmak Sri Gaur Hari ki Jai. Jai Panchatattatmak Sri Gaur Hari ki Jai. Jai Sapashad Jai Srila Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Srila Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Samasta Guru Varga ki Jai. Sapashad Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. Jai Shantipura Dham ki Jai. Shantipura Dham ki Jai. Advaita Acharya Prabhu Sipat ki Jai. Bhavana Mangal Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. जय भगवान गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु अद्वैत प्रभु जीव की जय। गौतमानंदे